Ladies and gentlemen, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am going to do the recap of the Indianapolis Houston game. Ladies and gentlemen, what the fuck is happening to my telephone? What a game this was. For first place in the AFC South, both teams coming in here 6-4. About supposedly, I read an article that supposedly the winner of this game had a 75% chance to win the damn division, man. But what a game, man! What a game. Indianapolis, Indianapolis looked like they were gonna take it there for a little bit. But Houston, man, that offensive line. Deshaun Watson finding ways to survive, man. He found a way to survive with that damn offensive line. They couldn't get the running game going at times, but at the same time, Carlos Hyde did pop up. He did pop up some nice runs. He ended up having 16 carries with 67 yards. Duke Johnson ended up having 22 yards on 5 touches. They were able to pop some runs up. But yeah, they struggle. Deshaun Watson under pressure the whole night, kind of running for his life. But man, DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller were fantastic tonight, coming up with big catches. And it seemed anytime they needed a big catch, Will Fuller would come up with a big-ass catch. Touchdowns for DeAndre Hopkins. Those two guys were very special tonight. Defensively, like I said, Houston survived. I thought at times they did get some nice stops, but at the same time, I thought Indianapolis had some questionable play calling. Towards the end of the third quarter there, you have the lead, and you don't run the football. You do a quarterback draw, which only got you like 3 yards, and then you throw the football twice, and you go 3 and out. You were doing a very good job running the football with Jonathan Williams. He ran for more than 100 yards. And I thought there at the end of I believe it was 17-13 at the end of the third quarter, Indianapolis had the lead with about a minute left in the third quarter. And I'm like, they're gonna even though it's only the third quarter, it's 1 minute left in the third quarter, they're gonna want to run the football here. They've been doing a hell of a job with Jonathan Williams run the football, and they fucking do a quarterback draw, and then they fucking throw it twice, go 3 and out. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Frank Reich? T.Y. Hilton has some drop catches. He could have caught the ball a few times, and he ended up dropping the football. In Houston, like I said, give them credit to their defense. Like I said, Deshaun Watson did a good job of making plays happen. DeAndre Hopkins made some key catches. Will Fuller made some key catches. Carlos Hyde had some big runs. It was a team win for the Texans tonight. Offensive line remains a problem, but they survive. Let me read some stats here. Jacoby Brissett finished with 25 attempts, 16 yards, 129 yards throwing, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jonathan Williams, 26 touches, 104 yards. Norwin Hines, 9 touches, 51 yards. Jacoby Brissett actually ended up with a rushing touchdown tonight. He ran for 20 yards and a rushing touchdown to Jacoby Brissett. They actually ran the football for 175 yards. Like I said, that offensive line is fantastic, man. It don't matter who they have back there. That is a fantastic offensive line they got over there in Indianapolis. Deshaun Watson, 30 throws, 19 completions, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Also ran for 10 yards. Carlos Hyde, 16 touches, 67 yards. Duke Johnson, 5 touches, 22 yards. Will Fuller, 7 catches, 140 yards. DeAndre Hopkins, 6 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those 2 guys were very key right there, those 2. But yeah, hell of a game. I thought Houston survived. They needed this win. If not, they were kind of screwed after getting their ass whooped last week versus Baltimore. Then they had to avoid the sweep tonight versus Indianapolis. And it was a hell of a win for Houston. They survived, and they still have a chance at the playoffs. They still have a chance to win the division. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I am out like a light. Majizzle.